Hello everyone, today we're going to discuss the Bolman and Deal Human Resource Frame. According to Bolman and Deal, the human resource frame is based on a sense of family rather than a business operation. The organization is composed of dependent individuals that seek relationships amongst one another. The family that Bolman and Deal speaks of is made up of different individuals that have different needs and skills that contribute to the success of the organization. The focus of the human resource frame, according to Bolman and Deal, is on skills, attitudes, teamwork, and communication between members. Before viewing Bolman and Deal's video on the human resource frame of leadership, I was sure that students should come first in the educational setting. However, I'm not so sure that is how the human resource frame should be structured anymore. After viewing the video of the human resource frame of leadership, I began to feel as though teachers should come second to the principal in the school. I believe that teachers should rate second in the human resource frame because, as Bolman and Deal explained, the organization is existing to serve people in the organization, while also the people in the organization need and depend on one another. The success of an organization is achieved by aligning the human organization needs, and I feel that in order to have a successful classroom, you must have a successful and dedicated teachers. We can agree that a common goal of all educational environments is for students to learn and prosper based on the information taught to them. Therefore, put the teacher's educational, physical, and personal needs first, and they will put your students' educational needs first, while other needs will be followed. I believe that office staff and paraprofessionals should follow under teachers in the human resource frame. And the reason why is because office staff and paraprofessionals not only support the principal, but also the teachers, whereas also fulfilling the needs of the students at the same time. Office staff and paraprofessionals do the behind-the-scenes work, which keeps the organization organized and free-flowing. It is important that these individuals feel as though they have a reason to serve, by respecting them and recognizing them in the fact that without their support, the organization might crumble. You can make them feel needed and wanted by putting them second to teachers. Third, I believe, is where the students should be placed in the human resource frame. The overall objective in the educational setting is to serve the student, but we need the leadership of a principal, teacher, office staff, and paraprofessionals to do so. As it may be common sense, principals cannot run a school on their own, and nor can the teachers. Principals and teachers need one another, whereas they both need the support staff, and that is why I draw the conclusion that students' needs should not come first in the human resource frame. After the educational needs of the student are met, I believe the physical need of food should be met. Following the students in the human resource frame, I would list the cooks. Next, students need a sense of safety and security. We can serve the students' comfort in the educational setting by putting maintenance personnel and custodians next in the human resource frame. Maintenance personnel maintain the school grounds to keep students from getting negatively affected by safety hazards, and broken objects. Custodians are caretakers of the buildings. They look after the cleanliness and provide sanitary conditions for students to exist. Lastly, I would list the parents, alumni, and community in that order on the human resource frame. The parents are an important part of a student's success. They should be involved within the student educational environment and notified of concerns from any school official. Encouraging parental involvement helps to guide the student in a successful path, where parents will be more apt to be present in the student's learning ability. The alumni and community are what made up the organization and now make up the organization. The alumni are spokespeople for the education obtainable at the particular school. Developing and maintaining a positive relationship with alumni is beneficial to the organization's favorable outcome. As a principal, you want your alumni to recommend your leadership to prospective students and their families. However, alumni are students of the past, and therefore their education can no longer be impacted by you, only supported. That is why I feel that alumni should be one of the last priorities listed on the human resource frame. The community is a big financial supporter of the educational system. However, it does not directly affect the student's learning environment because it is an outsider to the school grounds. Involving the community is important so that they will feel like they're a part of something and that the school offers a great place for the student. But just like alumni, the principal does not have a direct effect on the education of these outsiders. It is important that teachers be put second to principals because, as Bolman and Deal explain, when the fit between the individual and this system are poor, both will suffer. Without certified, dedicated, and prosperous teachers, students are less likely to reach their full learning potential. Individuals that are appreciated and satisfied with their jobs are more likely to serve the organization with contagious talent and energy while the organization succeeds. I'm so sorry. I had so much to say. So in that case, I would, as I said, my human resource frame would consist of principal, teachers, office staff, paraprofessionals, then students, and after students, cooks, maintenance personnel, and lastly, parents, alumni, and community. Please let me know what you think. Thanks.